It's the grits. It's the glam. It's the grits. And ooh, you know the glam. Oh, it's the grits. It's the glam. It's the grits. And ooh, you know the glam. Oh.
Well, today is Pajama Day
here at
on
Grits to
Grits to
Glam.
Glam.
So excited.
You know, it is Tuesday after a long but fun Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. But like a pajama day was in order. And
Yes.
like I told Patricia, reasoning behind this was that, you know, she comes in always looking like to the nines, which is great. Like you care about, like you're really good at dressing yourself, putting yourself together. I'm not always that same way. Just because, you know, I need some time to just be in my pajamas. And I think we need to, as a company, as a corporation, an LLC.
But you didn't have to convince me to do this.
Right. No, it was really easy.
Yeah.
But I
But I
think
will
we need
say-
pajama day every single month.
Once a month. Absolutely. I will say when I clean out my closet, I feel like I can kind of like,
You need to show a picture to everyone about your closet because it is
it looks really good.
insane.
I got rid of a lot of clothes.
Is
and
it still clean?
Mhm.
Wow, it's looking.
Well, there are
so
a few
good.
clothes that are on my like chair that I need to hang up, but I know where it goes, so it's
Yeah.
easy to hang up.
Mhm. Everything has a place, but it's when I don't know. Like we have the closets in our house. We really hit the like house lottery with closets.
Yes, we have really
They're
good
already
closets.
like built out, like for you to put like you there. We have shoe sections. We have like sweater sections. I have
You
like a hat
like,
section.
You know, you have like really good like hanging racks, like top,
Mhm.
bottom. You know, the storage on the top, which is also a curse because you can fit a lot in there.
I'm not being too young. I think it's just the pajama day really getting to me.
I'm exhausted.
What you were saying was interesting. Yeah,
Mhm.
you went to bed
Yeah.
really late. Why?
So last night I went and saw Bodies with Matt. He'd already seen it. We were supposed to go see it together. But he couldn't wait for me, so he went and saw it a few weeks ago. But he'd been
too.
talking about it so much this week, and I was like, can we please go see it? So we did.
Are you in the stubs yet? The AMC stubs?
No.
You've got to. I just joined recently, and this is not even an ad. I wish it was. Holy shit, if one of y'all works at AMC, we will eat that shit up.
Mhm.
But
We go to movies literally
is-
once a week.
yeah, it's so good. You get like literally you pay for like the price of one ticket essentially for the month, and you get like 3 movies a week. Which like doesn't seem like you're gonna be going to that many, but like it's possible. They have special screenings of stuff. They have like
And don't you get like points for
points,
like popcorn and
upgrades.
stuff?
Like you can get a medium popcorn, then you'll get a large, or like and you also get like free
Nice.
drinks and stuff. You have a special line where you feel important,
Okay.
and then but like it's so helpful for like weeks. Like in the coming weeks, there's a couple movies I want to see. That Bros movie, Don't Worry, Darling. Everything's
Which
coming out in
we
one.
get to see that.
We are seeing it exclusively early,
Yeah.
thanks to
So-
our sugar mama, Miss Brittany
Miss
Broski.
Brittany Broski, known as Harry Styles, is not number one fan. Harry Styles is her number one fan.
Yeah, like
Like her, she was at MSG this weekend, and people were literally chanting her name at the show.
like I don't even know how I would begin to. I think that's such a cool example of like internet person turn like literal like she's en route to be like celebrity.
Right.
Like she's like just noticeable. Like people like love her. People want her to succeed.
Yeah.
I want her to succeed.
Yeah, she's the best. And I always forget she's like that, like so big too.
Yeah.
Because like when we hang out with her, it's like
She's just our friend.
we're
And
trying to get her on the podcast, but she's
She's so busy. She's
on the
tour.
route to being a celeb. So
Yeah. So we'll wait. We'll wait our turn. She's
Mhm.
just right down the street from us. So we'll wait our turn for, when, she's able to
Yes.
fit us in the schedule. We can talk to her. So she's bringing us to the Don't Worry, Darling early screening with some of our friends next week. And we're
It's gonna be
really
so fun.
excited. So we'll give y'all kind of like a spoiler-free review.
I guess we can go ahead and jump into the Don't Worry Darling drama, or do we want to wait?
I think we should wait a second.
But
Just
I do want to say that it has gotten really bad reviews on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's scary. Okay, but I never believe a critic review. And I
'Cause-
need a friend to like review
Right.
it.
Well, Matt was telling me that his friend Phineas and Claudia went and saw it, or they've already seen it, and they said it was really good, and I feel like I would trust their opinion.
I'd much rather like trust a mutual
Right.
connection rather than a random critic.
Yes.
Because like
Critics like are critiquing parts of films that like
no one really gives a fuck. I mean, they do.
Right.
Like some people give a fuck.
it
about.
still could be a really fun ride and a good movie.
Yeah.
So
I'm just so excited.
we'll give you our Rotten Tomatoes review.
I guess we can go ahead and start like talking. We can talk about our weekends later, but that's like the hot ticket item, and probably what a lot of people are thinking that we're going to talk about, which is like we are
Absolutely.
at the Venice Film Festival, the Don't Worry Darling premiere, all the drama, and I know one of our last episodes you had to kind of like bring me up to speed on what was happening. So I had no clue. Since then, I have taken a full dive into it. I'm like knowledgeable. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I mean, but it's also like, then I was seeing stuff today. So should we get like a little rundown of what's happening?
Yeah, I think so.
Venice Film Festival.
Yeah, maybe like set it up for people who don't know the full story, like a quick synopsis.
Okay.
And then we can go into.
I'm going off the top of my brain here. Didn't really. So this is my synopsis of it. So basically, Don't Worry Darling premiered at the Venice Film Festival yesterday. Florence Pugh is the lead actress in the film. Olivia Wilde is the director as well as an actress in the film. Chris Pine's in it.
As well as Harry Styles.
And Harry Styles' supposed girlfriend.
But like, they're probably over now, which I'm really happy about.
I saw something today that.
No, don't tell me.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. Florence Pugh, there was all this and all this drama because like it was very inappropriate how Harry and Olivia started dating on set while Olivia was still engaged to her baby daddy of 8 years.
She was. I missed that part.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's trying to like change the timeline of it, but like
it's not working.
Okay. It's not working, babe. So Shia LaBeouf was supposed to play Harry's role. And then recently Olivia comes out and says like, oh, we fired him, blah, blah, blah. The next day Shia comes out with receipts and it's like, that's not true. And this video basically like debunking everything Olivia said, and then also like put out a video of Olivia like begging him to be in the movie again, calling out Florence Pugh by calling her Miss Flo.
Wait, that video, just 1 second, was
Shia.
Like, and Miss Flo will get over like just discrediting anything of how Florence felt and like just calling her Miss Flo. Like, I could not get over the fact that I thought it was a voicemail.
Yeah.
But it was a literal video. If you haven't seen the video, please go look on.
It's in the like parody videos of it are the funniest things too.
Just like, it had me shook that someone could, and like, you're an idiot for like even sending that in video form or
and
like
thinking that he's not going to come out and like call you out for it because like Shia LaBeouf, you know, he's had a bad like record, I would say, but I think he's trying to change himself, and he's like, no, you're not going to throw me under the bus again. I've been doing all this work for myself.
What did he do? Like, do we know?
I think he was maybe a little bit abusive to his ex-girlfriend, F.K. Twigs is her name.
Okay.
He also was like an alcoholic.
He got like asked to, or did he decide to leave the
He decided
film?
to leave the film because he is a method actor, and so he really needed more time to rehearse. And I guess like it was during COVID, and they just were kind of like rushing it, and he's like, I'm not rushing. Like, if you want me in this film, I want to do it to the best of my ability, kind of thing.
Well, he's in the film now just for a lot different reasons.
Yeah, and then apparently now there's like Shia LaBeouf and Florence Pugh tweet or text messages coming out. Don't know the like how real they are, but basically like Florence was never scared of Shia, or maybe like they just never found a time to rehearse.
Yeah,
and that was basically it. Like, and you know, Olivia was calling Florence out by saying she was scared of Shia, blah blah blah.
Right,
and like. Shia was like, I'm clearing my name. I just had a daughter. I'm changing my life. He's found to be a new man through his faith. And just, I guess he's wanting to clear his name. It's not going to like right his wrongs.
Yeah.
He's not trying to do that. He just wants to make sure. So, okay.
That's what you missed on Glee.
Yes. Okay. And then let's see. So we get to the Venice Film Festival, and it's been like, so, you know, all talked about because we're like, is Florence Pugh going to show up? Harry, like, if you are big Harry Styles fans like we are, we've noticed like Olivia hasn't been to any of his shows lately, or in the past like 3 shows, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think she was at the one I went to either.
Right, like, so it was kind of like as soon as that video came out, obviously there's been like some tiff between them. So at the premiere, Florence Pugh did not go to the press conference because Olivia said that she was filming for Dune and her flight was going to be late. She was walking around with an Aperol Spritz when the press conference was going.
Did you see the comparison of like the outfit that they were saying like, sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come. It was like a purple outfit. Sorry I'm late, I didn't want to come. It's from like a runway show. And then she showed up in the Valentino like purple outfit,
drinking the Aperol Spritz.
And then her stylist caption that said Miss Flo.
And just kind of playing into it. So on the red carpet, Harry and Olivia. So there's like 6 of them. It's like Gemma Chan, I think that's how you say her name. Chris Pine, our friend Sydney Chandler, which would love to talk to her. We'll get to that.
Would love to speak with her on this subject.
Nick Kroll, Harry, and Olivia. So like literally Harry, Olivia, nor Florence would stand next to each other.
The videos are like,
or even like not even stand next to each other, like acknowledge each other, wouldn't even speak to each other. So there's obviously, I think where there's smoke, there's fire. I definitely think they're playing into the PR for the film because people are they're gonna want to go see it now.
Yeah.
Whether or not it's gotten good or bad reviews, like people are gonna want to see it.
It was already talked about so much, and like now it's
just like exploded
right before.
Yeah.
And Nick and Harry kissing was so funny.
Yes, it was.
So
but then like there was a girl's photo, but they didn't include Olivia in it. But apparently at the after party, somebody saw Harry and Olivia kissing, and they went home together.
No, I think you did a good job of summarizing everything for everyone.
Hopefully everyone has like a little background on it. So
yeah, well, it took me long enough to like actually dive into it, and now like it was my whole Twitter, my whole TikTok. So I was like, fuck it, I can't stand it. It was like when I started watching The Bachelor. And the reason I started recapping it was because I was so annoyed of everyone else talking about it and me not understanding what they were saying.
Right. And you're like, well, the best way to find out is...
And then form my own opinion and like do everything. But I did want to talk about a little bit of their arrivals. And it's just like crazy because for me, I like for like once a quarter, probably I have an event where I need to look like really cute.
Yeah.
And I spend like so long trying to figure out like a good outfit. And then I end up wearing like black jeans and like a bomber jacket. But like...
Go to uniform.
Yeah. And then, but like, first of all, I'm elevating my style in the next coming weeks and in the new year. Like that's my goal, is to really start branching out with how I look and what I dress in.
Yeah.
Due to the fact I've been so inspired, mainly by Harry Styles, but also from the whole cast showing up just like on their boats, like in Venice.
Looking so chic and classic and just stunning.
Gorgeous. And Harry Styles in particular, this is the reason I was saying like I have one outfit a quarter where I'm like, I need to dress up. He had 3 outfits that were just like jaw dropping, like that. I just like don't. I know they're all Gucci, and I know like
Gucci,
yeah, like, but so I know I can't have that. But like, surely I can have like some inspiration from that. And I just like wanted to applaud them and their stylists really, because I know how much effort goes into styling people and like the stuff behind it and how picky people can be of like. But I just like all I'm asking for is maybe like the rejects that he didn't pick.
Right.
Tailored, like they'll need to put like 2 suits together for me to fit into one of Harry. But they did such a good job. I was so proud of them.
And it's so crazy too with Harry Styles. I feel like, I mean, obviously not only is he getting styled for the Venice Film Festival, but every single night at a show. And he's doing, 10 shows or 13 shows at MSG.
That's
10 shows. And then he also has
rewear the outfits.
No, gosh, no.
People
are
mad.
Literally like, it's not only the performance, it's like the whole appearance.
Yeah.
And like
his denim one with the stars was so good.
So
we just need to change the name of our podcast. I don't think there's been an episode that's gone by we have not spoken his name. And I had a really weird dream last night, by the way. It was so funny. It was because so I randomly like was I was sitting in our kitchen, or no, I was sitting in our living room watching a movie. Harry was here with me, and he was just like, we were either dating or we were like friends. Like I don't even know what we were doing, but like we were hanging out, like just like chilling. Then you walk in with some of our friends, and I'm just like, oh hey y'all. And then y'all all freak the fuck out because you're like, what? Like,
why is he here?
And then I'm just like, I mean, what do you
mean?
Yes. And I was being so like chill about it, just like that we had been like literally like married for life at that point. And then I was so annoyed of y'all. But it was just the weirdest thing because it felt so real. But that's when I knew I'd been consuming too much content.
I would have immediately like picked out or gone to the hallway closet and gotten out all the podcast stuff.
Yeah.
And been like, hi, Harry.
Forced him to. Like I was thinking about like, I know Brittany met him and like that was like a huge thing. But like I don't realistically know when or if I'll ever get to meet.
I always thought I would. I've been a One Directioner since I was in high school.
Yeah. It's just such a like, he's to the celebrity of Lara. It's like so like he's easily accessible via the media, concerts and whatever. But like personally, like you're not going to see him unless he just happens to be out and about.
He's accessible like when he has to be for stuff.
His fans.
But it's like the only paparazzi pics you see of him like out and about are when he's with Olivia and they're fake.
Well, beyond sorry. No, I'm not sorry, actually.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like she's a beautiful woman. I'm sure she's great.
Gorgeous.
But I feel like it's like weird. You're 38, you have 2 kids, and you're literally at every single show of his. Like, you're also 10 years older than him.
I don't know. I'm thinking he needs to go a different route, and I think we all.
I mean, it takes 2 to tango. So
yeah.
But yeah, so our friend Sydney Chandler was in the movie as well.
I just need to know how she felt about everything.
I know.
And like, it was really cool. So for some of y'all don't know, Patricia met her, and then I met her, and then like her name is signed on our wall in our house. Like, she's such a sweet,
she's the kindest girl.
like, really amazing. We've hung out with her a lot. You've hung out with her more, but I just like, it's so crazy to see her standing side by side to all those actors,
right?
In the Venice.
She was
Film
in the
Festival.
middle of it.
Yeah,
like right next to Harry,
and like in between her and Olivia.
and the video of like Nick Kroll and her in the car.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Brooke posted on her Instagram too.
She's a
but
live
it was like,
feed.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't even think I should tell Brooke that we know Sydney.
Yeah,
because I think she would be.
Well, because that's Nick Kroll and Harry Styles, so that's a double entendre. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
No.
But I don't think we should tell Brooke that we know Sydney, and Sydney was one in the car that was with just Nick Kroll.
Surely she's got to know. I'll ask
Probably.
her. I'm going to see her later, so I'll ask her.
Probably. But yeah, it's been quite the.
Does she have, what part does Sydney have? Do we know? Or
I think she's another wife.
Just one of the wives of the thing. Yeah.
But like, she wasn't like, so on the IMDb, like, I'm pretty sure this was the first role she'd been casted in. Her dad's an actor, Kyle Chandler, but this was like the first role she had been in. And so I think in the beginning, like, she wasn't really on like the top billed cast, but obviously she's in it
enough
a lot where she's like in the main casting, like
the whole damn squad.
Yeah. Like, she wasn't like that small of a part.
I'm really happy for her.
I know.
And
I'm excited to see her in it.
I'm gonna like fucking scream. I can't wait.
I know.
I think that'll be a movie I go to like a couple times. I hope that I really like it.
Me too.
But I think it's gonna be kind of scary. Anyway, we don't have to talk anymore about.
That's it.
That's our recap of all the shit that's going down. Of Don't Worry, Darling. It's a shit show, but we're excited nonetheless.
Yes. And to our parents, if you're listening to this and you have no idea what we're talking about, look it up.
Yeah, babe, Google. Sorry. Sorry, parents.
Sorry.
I did want to talk about one other show that we're both loving. We loved and needed more of. Everything I Know About Love.
Yes.
And I was so mad we didn't talk about it last week because, like, I'm making sure ever since my friend Sarah Catherine was in First Kill and they talk about how numbers are so important in the first like month or so. I'm like, fuck, like we gotta like make sure people stream. And even if we get just a couple thousand people over there to watch the show, I feel like I will be doing a part of it because it has got to get picked up.
Yes, it is incredible. So you were out of town, but our friend Brooke and Sally Dar hosted an event for the premiere of it. It already premiered in the UK, but it was like the US premiere. And it's based off of Dolly Alder.
Yeah, it's like a book, right?
Yes, I think I said the author's name wrong, but it's based off her book. And it's the show, and there's like they're 24-year-olds living in London, and it is
girlies just got out of college.
They're probably younger. I don't know, but like
that's around.
It is the best show, and please go watch it so we can get a season 2.
Yeah,
it's only 7 episodes. It's on Peacock. I'm pretty sure it's $4.99 a month to be able to watch on Peacock.
Yeah, I think there's a free one that you just have to watch more ads. I'm not sure, but go check. It's worth it nonetheless. And
it is so good.
It's like it tells like everything about like finding love, finding balance with your friends who are in love, like
finding your way after college.
after finding a job, finding like the right job, like making mistakes and like traveling and figuring out your life. It's such a good like story. And we'll talk about that or the other movie on Netflix that's like also that same kind of vibe.
Didn't. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
but yes,
anyway,
go watch it if you haven't. And I know a lot of people have told me I'm obviously a big book reader, and everyone has told me I need to read the book.
I'm almost wanting to read the book. I'm getting more often than none where I'm watching all these shows that have been developed from books, and I'm like, fuck, I need to.
Books are good,
start
babe.
reading.
Books are good. But it's also really fun when I'm not sure how it compares to the book, but I feel like it did a really good job. Like,
yeah, it's got to be anything but like, I mean, it's probably better, like, because you get more details. Which is why I'm starting to feel like I should read. But like, I think I'm an audio. I'd rather do audiobooks, but like, I don't know.
Do an audiobook with the book because it helps you like
yeah
pay attention to it, but also not have to like put too much effort into reading it.
It's got to be amazing.
Like, so please go watch it.
And And then also the other one that I was thinking about is Look Both Ways.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Movie on Netflix. So great. I don't know if it's a book. I mean,
No, I don't think it is.
yeah, but it was so fucking good. It's such a good story of just like figuring out life, like no matter which direction you go, like you're like, I don't want to
It's going to work out.
Yeah, it's going to work out either way, but
Right.
like it's going to be super different.
Yeah.
And some things are going to be like very similar. And it's like, I love that they're in LA for some of it. And it's just basically about like this girl makes a decision, like after college, one night kind of determines her fate. And it shows you like
Both sides.
both sides of like the fate. Like, okay, like if I pick this way, I'm going to get this. If I pick that way.
It was basically showing like, so if she's pregnant, it's like if
she's
she's
pregnant,
taking a pregnancy test and it said either negative or positive, and it showed the positive route and the negative route of having a baby and not having a baby.
and really both are great.
They're so good, and like the way that she still follows her dreams, her passions. It takes different amount of times to get there, but
Such
like,
a good point, by the way.
yeah, I need to watch that again and really figure out my passions.
Well, since we started off the entire podcast with Don't Worry, Darling, and we turned into a review channel, we can kind of like debrief our weekend because I know people enjoy that part.
Yes.
It's officially tailgates are back.
Football is back.
The Auburn Tigers, the War Eagles are back,
Mhm.
and we're so thankful.
We are thankful. We are thankful. Friday, I went out for a little bit. You stayed in because Tristan and a few of our other friends, but I feel like mainly Tristan, you spearheaded it, planned a very fun Saturday college game day tailgate.
Kegger.
Yes. And it was
Old
so
school.
much fun.
It was really nice. Like, and it was
So also that was really fun. I haven't even told you. That was
I think
good
could have
good
got-
planning. Good
Yeah,
planning.
it was like we randomly all were just like, we need to like go back to like tailgates because
Yeah.
we had went to the beach like right when I got back from New York, and then we were just talking about football coming back, and then it just really all came together, and the people that were there were like so much fun. And I love that it was a balance of like people who gave a fuck about sports versus like people who did. Yeah, like Patricia glued to the TV and like would take little TikTok breaks and like content breaks and drink breaks. And then me, I was just like bebopping all over the place.
Yeah,
And
where's that TikTok you made?
it was good, but I posted at the wrong time, and it got like 7 views. So I need to repost it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tag everyone in it too. I feel like that
Yeah,
always helps.
but I edited it. Edited it. So
Yeah, I mean, I had a TikTok I made and it's not posted either, so I don't know why I'm giving you shit about that.
yeah.
But it was so much fun.
We had a keg. We rented a keg, which was really fun. We all did keg stands. Everyone was really the camaraderie of it all. Like, I woke up feeling like I was back in college, like game day. You know?
Yeah, so everyone wore their game day attire. So like wherever you went to college, or if you didn't go to college, but wherever you went to college, you wore
your game day
jersey.
stuff. Yeah,
Tristan,
like
you wore
Auburn, my Auburn polo,
with his
fraternity star, Auburn. Oh, with my student recruiter
student
pin.
recruiter. Yeah.
One of my one of my advisors for student recruiters, like Amy, she's the sweetest woman ever. She did swipe up to my thing of me, I think either taking a fireball shot or doing a keg
Was she
stand.
mad?
She did tell me I had a strike. So we were on a strike system as student recruiters, and she said I had a strike, meaning like I would have gotten a strike.
Oh, she was
I don't
joking
know.
with
Yeah.
me. I was like,
No, I
is this
don't
like
still have
I was about to
strikes.
say, is this something that like
Yeah, it's my secret society. I'm still
I was like, you've got to be kidding. I was like,
No.
that's honestly such an Auburn thing.
I know, literally,
Sorry.
it would be like I'm still in a society. I wish that would kind of be fun, but no, it's all good and fun now. But that did make me laugh.
Yeah.
I didn't get a strike. I probably did get a strike for being like late to a tour, missing a tour. But it was so hard, like giving tours like to students because I would go out and then I'd have class. I'd go out, like be my normal self. Have to wake up at like 9 a.m. to give a tour, walk backwards for an hour and 30 in the fucking 100-degree weather.
The fact that you could walk backwards that long is the most impressive thing to me because I would be tripping on step one.
Like it was, you really start to learn your way around campus, and then you get good at like chatting with people. But like I did have moments where I flipped and fell backwards. I wished one of them would have gotten captured, but it was such a humbling experience every time. And I did love seeing my friends,
And also we did it at our friend Caden's house, and he has this like garage that they have like they have an L-shaped couch, TV, and also it's like right there. It's like the driveway. So we had beer pong, the keg,
there was something
snacks.
Oh my God, Sodi made this really good spinach artichoke dip that was so creamy, and it was shaped like a football. It was
Yeah,
really,
she
really
had it in
cute.
like bread, didn't she? Like
Are we doing anything game day this weekend? You're going in 2 weeks, right?
I'm going in 2 weeks. I know it's the Alabama-Texas game, but it's at 9 a.m., but it's going to be...
Why would they possibly do that? Is Texas
Because it's
bad
game
right
day.
now? Oh,
It's
college
game day, and it's
Okay.
at 11 a.m., I guess. And
I love Texas colors.
It's either 11 a.m. or noon. I feel like it would make more sense at noon because 11 a.m. doesn't seem like prime time.
It doesn't seem
Anyways,
like an Alabama
I don't know.
time.
So Justin Queso's, this place in California, in Los Angeles, where we live, is a Texas bar. So we might be going to get breakfast tacos if you want to join.
I would love to, actually.
I mean, maybe we should just join at halftime, but
yeah, depending on what time it's gonna be. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm working on the perfect new weekend schedule, and this weekend I've been kind of debuting it in my mind, and I haven't really
I need to hear about
put
this.
it into practice yet. So that's why you haven't heard about it. So Thursday nights are the new Friday nights. Just like I'm spitballing here.
Okay.
So I'm thinking Thursday nights are the new Friday nights. Friday nights are the chill, stay in bed, movie night, maybe have a glass of wine, popcorn. You can be with your friends or you can be alone.
Okay.
Just a recharging night. Saturday is then available for
Balls
activities, balls to the wall, either, during the day or in the evening.
Okay.
But it also gives you that flexibility to do those sober activities in the morning that you
Right.
still want to do, like the farmer's market or
Estate sales.
like any like farmer's market, whatever the fuck you want to do, gives you that opportunity.
Okay.
Go to the grocery store, and then you have you can either go like hard all day Saturday, come home Saturday night, which is a really good option, or you can just like do all those things Saturday and then go out Saturday night, and then recharge Sunday.
I like that plan, and I do think Saturdays in summer are really fun, going down to Venice, Santa Monica, but Saturdays in the fall when it's football. Whole different story. It's even more
What do you
darty.
think about the Thursday
I
situation?
feel like we kind of did that for a little bit, but then we got to where we would do the Thursday, and then all of a sudden we would have to go out Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a boycott.
I like that.
And also I forgot to mention Friday can be a dinner night as well, like a dinner with drinks night, but
Right.
not going out.
So Tristan, you can tell everyone what you did Sunday night and
Sunday-
why
Yeah,
you're probably so into this.
why I'm so into a dinner kind of vibe. I'm thinking. Oh, also for our editor Christian, if you put together a TikTok of my new weekend plans, which I kind of want, put in the part about dinner and drinks on Friday as well. That could be an option
Right.
for you. Okay, wait, what was I talking about?
Well, the Polo Lounge.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think you ever said, but you were talking about
Yeah.
that. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so on Sunday night, leading into Labor Day
Day.
on Monday, we decided to just we literally were talking at 5 o'clock, and we're like, we should just go do something tonight. We don't have work tomorrow. It's amazing. And we just wanted to go out and dress up and sit down and have nice drinks. So we decided on the Polo Bar at the Beverly Hills Hotel. Beautiful, stunning, old Hollywood vibes. And it was just literally so amazing. I had so many cocktails. There was a piano playing, La La Land type vibes, old jazz, kind of Frank Sinatra-y.
Do you feel like a grown up
Yes, I felt I was thinking
or a girl in the city?
yeah, a big girl in the big city. It's so mean. But just in old LA,
Right.
it felt it transformed you. I will say the cocktail prices were very much new LA. They were
Right. Yeah, I will say the only
$26,
issue I
I
have with
think.
this is I went to Soho House 2 weeks ago. I got a salad and about 3 drinks. I think it was $183. So
yeah, no. Our bill was $600 something, and it was just it was really me, Alexa, and Megan on the, which I want to have Megan on our podcast. I told her we would because she is
she's the best.
Did you hear about what she did at Polo Lounge?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I did see or your Snapchat.
Yeah, she okay, so we're sitting down having cocktails. There's 6 of us at a big circle table. Also, we saw Morgan Stewart sitting at that same table before us from Nightly Pop. So she was great. I mean, the show's getting
R.I.P.
canceled,
to that.
but yeah, but so we're available for that.
Yes.
But anyway, Megan's sitting there. She's already feeling great. She loves Morgan Stewart. That's one of her idols. So she was already on cloud 9.
Yeah.
And now we have a visual of a young man who has come and sit down at a cocktail table by himself.
Okay.
So we're just eyeing out the situation, whatever. Megan chooses to just go up to him because after we tried to ask our waiter to ask and he wasn't allowed to. And so Megan just chose to put, the ball in her court, walk straight up to this man's table and ask him if he's waiting on anyone, or then they end up literally just having a night full of drinks and we we had lost a soldier there, like, but for a good reason.
Well, and I will preface that by saying, like, Megan has always been really good about that. Like, I always have a pen in my purse, and honestly, I keep it in there now for Megan because she's she has no, like, she's not scared at all. She will, if she finds a man cute and doesn't see a ring on the finger and he's not with a woman, she's gonna give him their number. She's not gonna sit there and talk, whatever. And just like you said, put the ball in their court. So I'm really happy that, like,
It was so cool.
this
to
one, like,
watch.
really came into fruition.
Yeah, and like I don't think you could do that at a bar, but like it was just like such a fun time that we were just sitting at the restaurant, and it was such like restaurant bar kind of vibe where everyone's like a little bit classy, elevated.
And I
like,
love how she doesn't care. Like, she's not gonna look back and be like, man, I wish I would have done that.
right.
You know?
Yeah,
Like, even
she-
if it doesn't go anywhere, it's like,
At least
I'm
she's
happy
fine.
I tried.
Yeah, there was another guy that she thought was cute at the bar, and then he was British, and then so was this other guy, but he ended up like being with. She overheard them talking about how he had just gotten engaged recently, so she just forego that one and then kind of weighed out. 'Cause she had bigger fish to fry,
Right.
which was that next gentleman in her
Yes.
court. So
Well,
I was really
good.
proud of her. But I think that is a good Friday night dinner, not to the level of drunkenness that I got.
Yeah, how late did y'all stay out?
I
So
d-
Saturday, I was at Matt's pool and I had dinner and watched a movie. So, and I read
We had
The
much-
Secret History, finished a book. It was great. Go ahead.
I don't even know. Yeah, we had much different nights. I think we stayed until like it was closing. Like they were turning off everything. Like turning off the music had stopped and everything. So it was a lot for a
But I will say
Sunday
Saturday,
night.
I went out Saturday night. Like, you didn't.
Oh no, I fell asleep really bad.
I was out until midnight.
I had one of those experiences where at the tailgate party I fell asleep at about like 7:30, 8 o'clock, woke up around 10 o'clock wondering where I was. And I was just in their guest bedroom.
Okay.
So
Nice. Yeah. Nope. Way different.
our camera battery or our thing is running low, so we might have to cut this a little short today.
Uh-oh. That's all right.
We need rechargeable batteries.
Yes.
Just to be like consciously safe with the power surge in LA and
Right.
whatnot.
Yeah, we've had to keep our lights off.
They're like screaming at us on every single platform to turn off our AC and like
Turned up to 78. I'm like, no, it's 100 degrees outside.
Also, let me just say, we did our fucking part. For
Yeah, we
so
did.
many
So I
months.
think we're okay.
Yeah. So this goes out to the LA Energy people. I do not give a shit. Like, I'm so sorry. We did our part for 9 months of not having AC. So we will be using the AC.
We will be bathing in our AC and enjoying it, basking in it.
I will have all my fans on. Like,
Love the word.
someone else can fucking do it this time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I really can't. Sorry, I just got really angry about that because I remember we did it for so long.
Yeah, so we're good.
I
But
don't
the
feel
lights,
bad.
the lights, we've been good about that.
Yeah, the lights are fine. We like it in the dark anyway.
Yes.
Like, it's okay.
Yes.
But, like, yeah.
And obviously we have the lights on right now.
Justice
so y'all
for
can
us.
see us.
Yeah, so if you can see us. But, like, no, we did our part.
Yes.
Okay, I don't feel bad in the, like, literal slightest. Anyway, so what's in is air conditioning and what's out is...
Turning up to 78.
Yes. Speaking of that, I wanted to... So there's that new trend on TikTok that TK's actually been doing a lot of what's in and what's out in the world. So I thought we could share some of our maybe, like, either controversial ins and outs or just, like, kind of what we're feeling in terms of, like... And I was going to pull up maybe some that TK had mentioned. Or,
Yeah,
like,
because she had some controversial. Not controversial, but, like, I don't know.
definitely, like, some ones that not everybody thought.
No,
Sorry, I was on
exactly.
TikTok.
Um,
Do you want to get us started or do you want me to
no,
go
I
on?
feel like you had some good ones already.
I want to say, I know I've been such an advocate of tequila on this podcast and just in life in general to other people, but I've been loving vodka. So for the time, and I don't know how long this will last, tequila's out, vodka's in.
I would have to disagree. I love tequila. And also, like, I don't know. I mean, I love transfusions. If y'all know what that drink is, I think it's the best. Besides tequila soda slash blah, 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 blah. Tequila soda slash pineapple juice. But a transfusion is like the golfer's drink. And it's vodka, Welch's grape juice, and ginger ale and like a splash of lime. So good. So good. But that's the only, that and espresso martinis for vodka.
Yeah, love those. Okay, here's one that we can kind of pick between. In and out, red and white wine. I'm saying red's in, white's out.
Oh, I've always, yes, 100% agree.
I used to be a white wine advocate, but now I'm not. Let us see. I'm trying to think of any other ones that like.
In is cleaning out your closet and minimalizing your life. Out is buying a lot of random crap that you do not need and buying multiples of things. That's basically for me. But I do think it's a great thing to do. I finally cleaned out, like, under my bed. I had a lot of just like shoes, and I'm like in boxes, and I'm like, they've been sitting here collecting dust. Somebody else will love them and use them. So I donated a lot. There's some party dresses on my Poshmark if y'all want to check those out.
Okay, wait. Here's one that I really like, actually. Wait, I just lost it. Y2K style.
Oh, I hated Y2K style.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Out. 100%.
I'm in for like a classic, like Southern country club type vibe.
Yes.
And I feel like, you know, like I've been more like, I like black jeans so much, but like I want to start dressing back to my roots.
Yeah, and I think for you, Tristan, it's like you are a lot like me and you just buy instead of looking in your closet.
Right.
And I've gotten to the point where now it's like, sure, some things that I get are a little bit more expensive, but they last, like, but also I am not against going to Target, Zara, wherever and getting, or, you know, secondhand stores and getting stuff that's like at a really good price. But I've like, I think
did you talk about how you made $600?
Yes. So I made $600 at Crossroads, $626 to be exact.
Crazy. How many pieces did they take?
I had 14 bags. There were about 7 bags left.
That's insane.
But I would say like they took like not half of it, but like 1/4. Even though there were 7 bags left, there was still like, I don't know. They didn't take as much as I thought, but they took enough to where it was $626 worth.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. There's some stuff in my closet I really want to take.
Yeah.
Okay. I also wanted to say, I think Be Real is back in for me, and I want to redact a statement that I made about Be Real a while ago.
Okay.
That's saying it's not going out at the right times. Like, I am so in for Be Real and whatever you happen to be doing at that moment. Like, I don't think it needs to be a produced thing, and I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of people waiting until a moment to do it, which, like,
well,
I'm gonna give
is it an
people-
okay time to say that I have not done my Be Real date yet today?
Yeah, that's not good. You need to do it.
I just
But
forgot.
I think
haven't been on my phone.
It is it's a cool thing, but I'll give you, like, if you don't post within 10 minutes, like, that's when I start to, like, if you're 7 hours late, which is probably what you are today, like, I don't even think there's a need for posting. Or you need to acknowledge the space that you're in and say, I fucked up.
Okay.
And I
was late yesterday too because I wasn't on my phone.
Yeah, that's fine. So if you're in, like, a situation where you're not on your phone.
Well, we were also at, like, Matt and I, this is weird to say, but we've, like, met some new people, like, made some new friends. Not
A couple friends, swingers.
Yeah. But they're all, like, born, raised Beverly Hills. And we went over to we went to 2 of the people's parents' houses, like, back to back. And I didn't feel comfortable, like, taking my Be Real there.
Yeah. We were at the Polo Lounge. It was funny because Be Real went off.
Yeah.
And it was perfect timing,
Yes.
by the way.
Yeah.
That was, like, definition of great timing. And that's probably why I feel that way. But Be Real went off, and it was, like, so many older people. So, like, we're looking around, like, waiting for people to, like, do it.
Yeah. Nobody did it.
doing it.
Nobody
Except for Morgan did. Morgan Stewart did.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
And her husband, or whatever he is.
Yes, husband. Dr. Phil's son.
Is it Dr. Phil's son?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Rockstar family.
Yeah.
But yeah, Be Real, it's in. So just take your Be Real when it happens, and then you'll be good.
Okay.
I had one more that I needed to do, and I'm forgetting it.
My brain's kind of not working right now to a sense of, like, thinking of ins and outs.
Oh, having FOMO. Do you think that's in or out?
Out.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think if you, like, you know, don't want to go out that night, you're going to have the same experience the next night with those same people.
And you're going to have the night that you're ended up. But I will say the times where I don't want to go out are normally more fun than when I do. So I think what's in is having low expectations and being on the fly. What's out is having high expectations and being like, oh, that was just a normal night out.
Right. I like that.
Great.
I like that.
Well, I think that's pretty much all we had here today at Pajama Day at Glam LLC.
I'm getting a little tired. Sorry, I was probably very not there right then.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's Pajama Day.
It's Pajama Day.
And
It's
you're getting back
8
on your
o'clock.
sleep routine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What's
go.
out is going to bed at 5 a.m. from drinking a Diet Coke at a movie. What's in? Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Great movie. Go see it.
And going to bed at a normal hour.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna go see Marcel the Shell with shoes on because it was so good in theaters, and we're gonna watch that tonight. And just kind of vibe and have a good night. Maybe have a glass of red because it's in these days.
Yeah. Why not?
Thank you guys so much for
Love
listening.
y'all. We'll see
Make
you
sure
next week.
to subscribe.
Yes.
Make sure to rate us 5 stars. Leave reviews, leave comments as well.
And if you have any guest recommendations or guests you want to see, please let us know.
Yeah, or anything you want to see on Gritsters to Glam, any segments. Where we had a couple emails, but we had timed out on those with guests and stuff.
Yes.
And they were kind of meant for the time being. There's one in particular, I forget her name.
It was her
but
birthday.
it was her birthday.
We apologize.
Sorry, we did not get to that one. We just saw it.
Yeah.
But if you need any advice, if you have something going on that you want our opinions on or our reviews of or situationships or something like that, email us.
Fun thing. So I guess I mentioned last week about hats are, we were going to make hats. Well, the hats are in the works. We have submitted the design and they are being made. So
hell yeah.
I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Haven't gotten that confirmation yet, but hats are coming your way.
You guys can all rep Grits to Glam everywhere you go. If I see a Grits to Glam hat in the wild, I will shit myself.
Yes.
And not just on one of our friends. I want to see it.
In the wild.
In the
very
absolute wild.
Random. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, yes. Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye.
It's the grits, it's the glam, it's